Well, that's the all in. I'm looking for a microphone. And that's one of the things about when you're fishing and filming. Things like that are a bit annoying. Let's hope it turns up. That's a good start, isn't it? One of my microphones has fallen off already. It's down here somewhere, I can't see it. Never mind. Right, I'm going to start off, if you can hear me. Just going to tap in a little bit of GB on me skimmer line. Typically, the wind's got up. I haven't set a tip up, thinking it'll be nice and calm. Now the wind's got up. Probably be off my box in a minute setting the bomb up, because my lines I've set up are all long, except for this one, which is a bit frustrating. But there we go. Let's see how strong that wind is. That's a bit annoying. Don't like losing things like that, because well, it's just frustrating. Bit annoying with that wind getting up. Yeah. Since I only set up the fish long. There we go. It is what it is. We'll see how strong it is. Coming straight in now, so it's going to be an absolute bloody pig. There we go. See how much of a nightmare it is. I think I'll have to set another line up shorter if it gets like this. I won't be able to fish me wag where I want to. Not going to ping anything yet. See if that microphone's falling down the inside of my bib and brace. Frustrating. There we go. A little bit of toe on it. I don't think it's going to be easy today. It's quite cold last night. Next door just told me the temperature of the water is 1 degree higher than the air temperature. We shall see. Glad I put a slightly longer line on now with that wind. Took my hoodie off, it's got a bit colder now. Let's come off my marker there a little bit, just going to reset that. shaking it around a little bit, just because sometimes I think them fish come with a little bit of a noise, a little bit of a tap. A little tiny sign then. Another sign. I might have to switch to hard pellet. I'm fishing soft pellet at the moment. 0.2 float. Let's move right off the mark. Plan is to try and catch a few across. Get a few skimmers, go back across. In trouble with the soft pellet, you got a chance of roach and things like that, but I'm erring on the side of caution to start with. That toe is definitely there'll be a lot of leaves on the bottom and things like that today, that's for sure. Tap a few more in a minute. Definitely towing to the left. Got to bear that in mind. Might help the wag a little bit, seeing as the wind's blowing to the right, toes going to the left. After the last few matches I chose to start long. I can start another line to my left and I can start another line to my right. It's the same depth. Put a bit of elastic on. bigger than I thought, this one. To get the other bit of landing net hold on the end of this, because I could have probably netted that a minute ago, but like an idiot I put my shorter one in. I don't know why. It's a ghosty, hence why it's probably fighting so well. Putting my jacket on because hello. Right, so basically do the same again. Put a few less pellets in this time. A bit annoying with this bloody wind because it's going to bugger me up, I think. I've made a mistake on this venue before. I just don't fish strong enough. I think that a lot of it was to do with the fact I don't think I was that confident in my pole, whereas with this pole I am. I should show what a difference it does make. Yeah, a load of leaves sitting where I was going to fish me wag. Typical, isn't it? A big bunch of leaves right where I'm fed. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera or not. A little bit frustrating, the wind. When we set up it was flat calm, just didn't think the wind was going to get up. It's not horrendous, but that's an Andy Harry, straight in with another bite. I'm actually going to break down today because there are a few matches I haven't. These are actually bigger fish than I was expecting to catch, if I'm honest. I might have to step up. Quite high up here. This is a big fish. If I was there fishing heavy, there's a good chance I'd have lost this already. I think I'm going to need a bigger landing net. No, I'm not, because it's done me. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Not going to feed this time because I'll lose another one. Step it up. That was double figure fish, that one. I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be a case of catching in £2 jobs, which is why I set up the way I did. I wasn't expecting big fish. They've not really been showing, so carries on and I shall be stepping it up. I don't think that was foul. It's definitely in the gob, that fish. Wind's getting a bit frustrating. Right, that's it, we've got to step up. Well, it's funny because these are the ones I was expecting to catch. Well, I've managed to lose 2 carp, which is frustrating because bites are few and far to come between. So I've had one good one, 2 smaller ones. I've one about £10, hooks just pulled out, and just a minute ago had one that took me basically right through the gap. Might have been foul hooked, done a lot. So I should put another rig on. Looking around, not getting caught. I don't know what's going on the other side. Peg to my right's had one about £7. I just don't know what else is caught. Nick O'Brien's had one, I think. But the battery's going to run out again in a minute, typically. But we'll keep plodding. Got to try and find my microphone that I've lost. But it seems to me the only place I'm going to catch is long across, so anything decent anyway. I've got my skimmer line, but I've caught 2 tiny little skimmers. Just seems like that ain't going to happen. Not to do any good today anyway, put it that way. Oh right. Next door just saying he's just had an indication, so I think I bumped one a minute ago. I've put a slightly over elastic on because I need to get them under control a bit quicker. Well, I am only fishing 012. I need to get some 013 to 16s tied up. The 8, I've only got 8. Typically I run out of um, 16s. I've got some with bands on, so I might have to snip a band off and fish that. It's a little bit more guts than an 012, not a lot, but just enough. 012 just a little bit undergunned, I think, fishing where I'm fishing. It's fine if it's in open water, but because they're trying to run straight between that gap. It's a little bit of a hook and hold on an oak job. The wind's making it awkward as well, if I'm honest. not tried anything other than soft pellet at the moment. I might try 3 dead maggots across in a minute. Not going to feed any, but just going to tap. I've sort of sacked everything else off, if I'm honest. I can't see any fish getting caught down the edge today. I think it's going to be all cross, maybe down the middle. Get like putting 3 balls of ground bait down the middle with some micros and dead reds in, just to where I caught them little skimmers. Just added a little bit of depth to where I'm fishing, just try and hold it still because it's moving about a bit too much. Seems to me if you get a bite, you get a bite. If you know what I mean, you're not getting silly little dinks, it's just bosh under. Typical carp fashion. Like that. Smaller fish, but it's a fish. Seems to me these little primer trap pellets softened are very good. Just tapping in a few 4mm over the top. That's all I'm doing. I'll keep going until this battery runs out. One of them new Cresta pots on. Really good. Really good. Ideal for this when you don't want to feed it up. Excellent little pot. Now if it stays like this wind-wise, that would be nice. Let that straighten out a little bit. Whoa. See, bite straight away that time, but I missed it. Definitely tapping in those few pellets is helping. I do think I need to put a bigger hook on again. If I miss a bite this time, I'm going to put a 16 on again. I won't tap in this time for the simple fact I just did. Bit of tape on my pole with my marker. I want to keep it very tight today. I feel like there might be a few more fish out there again now, I think. Little tiny sign. Oof. That buried. I'll just put a couple of inches on. I might take an inch off. Again, but we'll see. I'll put a couple of inches on because the wind just felt like it was just not sitting steady enough. It was a little bit awkward without wind, if I'm honest. Well, that's a battery change done. Got two small carts. Well, an F1 and a little stocky. Two ups had a couple of better fish. No idea what else is getting caught, if I'm honest. Comes handy for a little walkabout, see what he's up to. God knows where my other microphone's gone. It's somewhere in this peg. An F1, I think. Yeah. No, it's not. Carry on doing what I'm doing, I think. Ooh. Baiting me, definitely more fish than meat. The big one that I lost earlier on is going to cost me today, and the other one that I lost. Frustratingly. Only feeling this is in the tail, you know. It was. Randomly. The bonus. All of a sudden there's a few fish getting caught to my left, to my right. Suddenly clouded over a bit misty and horrible. We're going to switch this off a little bit, try and save it for the last, well, we're going into the last hour, but I'll switch it on again in about 40 minutes or so. Not a lot to see really. Well, last half an hour going into it. Nothing exciting's happened really. Just nicking the odd little fish. Looking around, a few. I think Mickey O'Brien's had a couple of fish down his edge. And it's all a bit close, to be honest. Flicking that waggler out there one more time. I haven't set an edge up. A few fish coming up down the edge here and there, but I think the guy opposite me's doing alright. I've seen him have a couple of better fish. Guy to my right's had a couple on the tip. I think they're bigger fish. Apart from that, I can't really see anything else. I think that big fish I lost earlier on is going to cost me today. If I'm honest. I pushed it a little bit. Last half an hour, fed a little bit just to try and make something happen really. Bit of a gamble. I'm back down on my skimmer line. Just need to get a decent fish now, to be honest. I'm going to say no bites, and then I'll get one out of the blue. Every fish counts now. I do wonder if I should have stayed on my soft elastic that I started on. Ridiculous, isn't it? Other day I'm fishing an 010 light elastic, and I'm pulling like mad, and every single one came in. And they didn't count. I think I did these pellets a bit too early yesterday. Just getting the right one on the hook. It carries on. I should go on to a whole pellet. I might even just try double red maggot out there. It's getting a bit frustrating now. You just got to sit where you were sitting, mate. Okay. That ain't happening now with them pellets, is it? See what happens in the next 10 minutes. That's about what we've got left, I think. 15 minutes. Suddenly switching to 3 dead maggots. Been alright. Kicking myself a little bit not set up an edge rig.